tough time of divorce, very depressed, very distraught over it, and struggling with all the issues of life. Why me, the pity party, and that. And basically, I went to work, decided I was going to take a 3-day weekend and just blow it out, have a big time, you know. And that's what we're supposed to do when you know, things are tough. We just go out and have us a good time. But I go to work about 9:30 in the morning. I'm standing there cutting a chuck roll. That would be chuck roast to you guys. Okay, and I notice my body temperature changing. It literally, physically, I'm in a meat department where it's cold. It physically, my body went warm, like a flush of warm. I've never had anything. And all the stuff, I have a really quick thinking mind. I'm always thinking stuff. Well, all of a sudden, my mind just cleared. All the stuff I was thinking was just gone. And an audible voice came into my ear. No, there wasn't no glow in the corner, no angels whistling, nothing like that. An audible voice came into my ear and said, quit praying for the wrong reasons, get back to church, and I wasn't divorced at the time, wasn't legally divorced, ask your wife to come. That was it. All of a sudden my body temperature came back, alright, and it was over, and I had a tear, and we were indoors. I guess I've already made that clear to me. I had a tear in my eye, but I wasn't crying or nothing, just a drop was there. I don't know where it came from. And no, there wasn't a refrigeration unit. You know, there's all sorts of people. Oh, everyone wants to contradict what happened. Immediately, I was changed. Immediately. And I didn't realize what was going on because it's weird, man. It's weird. You got to remember, this is a party, dude. Basically, all I could say to myself was, what was that? What was that? What just happened? I said, what is it? And I'm looking around like, you know, because it just, the mind can't comprehend it. So basically I run to the bathroom. This is the funniest thing. I run to the bathroom with a marker and a meat tray, and I proceed to write down what God's, or whoever, the angel, Lord, whatever, you know, I'm not even going to try to tell you who said it, what the audible voice said to me. And I'm sitting in the bathroom in the stall on the toilet. Now I'm not, you know, I didn't take that and close it because I didn't want anyone to see me. Like, what is that? And the funniest thing is, here 7 years later, I can remember them words and remember that. Just why did I run to write it down? I just didn't. It was an experience that was amazing. But immediately, I used to cuss, or my mouth was as foul of a mouth as you've ever heard in your life. And I promise that to be true. Every other word was a wrong word. And words you wouldn't want nobody, children, women here, and it didn't matter who was around. I just had a foul mouth. That's all there was to it. I never spoke another cuss word except twice in 7 years. And once somebody threw a basketball and hit me in the nose. They were trying to save it from going out of bounds, hit me right in the nose, and I said, oh, blank. And that hurt. And then the other one, I was actually talking about a dog, so you can refer to that, whatever you want. But the bottom line is, he took, I think he did that for me to show me his power. My mouth cleaned up right then. And I could tell you all day long about, through the course of 7 years, what he's done with me. That story is just the absolute truth of what happened. Then my life began to change because I did. One thing, I talked to somebody, I said, what should I do? I said, well, if God tells you to do something, you better do it. I already felt like that, so I immediately got to a church, and it's not the church I go to now. And I eventually found a church, was led to this church where I'm at, and my life has got so much better. My relationship with people's, I used to smoke cigarettes, I used to drink, I used to do drugs, I used to do all the things that we shouldn't be doing. All of that is long, long gone. Like I already told you about the cussing. I've developed relationships with people and ministered to people and helped people. People have helped me and formed friendships like I've never had before. And where I talked to you earlier about, I've learned to love, to truly love. And it says you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. That's kind of true, because I didn't love myself before, and it always showed because I was never able to love anyone else. And it's a wonderful life. I mean, it just really is. I hate to steal that from the movie, but it really is a wonderful life.